14 years old and I'm the Marketing and Sales Director for the group Trickii Twista. My job consists of advertising and communicating our work with the many people that we work and speak with. I am the spokesperson for the group and I am always prepared to talk to you about the work we do with local companies and about the SEN side of our game. Another part of my job is to lead the primary research we did at our local primary school Lily Hall and our local SEN school Hilltop and at Sheffield Hallam University.
Hello, my name is Casey Turner and I am 13. I am part of the Trickii Twista team. My job is manufacture and production engineer. In this job I have to take the designs and actually make the product. However, in some cases I have done some design work and completed the PowerPoint. Although we have had individual jobs, we have worked as a team throughout the project.
Hi, I'm Darcy Lacey, I'm 14. I'm a member of Trickii Twista. My job is to research existing products and materials and looked at what people thought of our game. We went to our local primary school and SEN school. We got lots of feedback from them which improved our game lots. I also do the accounts which helped us work out how much profit we will make from each material and how much waste we can use again. Doing this helped us save a lot of time and money.
Hi, I'm Lee Roberts, I'm 13. I've been working on the project Trickii Twista for 2 years now. My job role is to produce most of our drawings on Textsoft 2D and I've designed some of our games.
When we first started the project Trickii Twista, we made a square and very simple game. We developed this game further. We changed the edges and curved them because the edges were sharp, which would be harmful. This would be a big problem because it could hurt someone and it's not safe for small children, and our target market is for children, so that wouldn't work. We then changed the shape completely to make it look more interesting and for it to look more fun, so therefore it would appeal to the market more. The aim of the game was to spin the spin around the course, but we thought that would be too easy, so we added obstacles. These can be adjusted to change the level of difficulty for the players.
Once we had our product made up, we wanted to carry out some primary market research to see if our game was likeable and to test what age rating we should give to our games. I put together a simple questionnaire as we knew we would be taking young students between 7 and 12 years old, so we had to be able to communicate with them effectively to get an accurate answer about our product. We visited our local primary school and had 2 children, boys and girls, from each year group to trial out the game. The 2 children from year 3, aged 7 to 8, enjoyed the game but found the spinner hard to use. The 2 children from year 4, aged 8 to 9, found the game quite challenging and we often had to spin the spinner for them. The 2 children from year 5, aged 9 to 10, found the game average difficulty and had a go at the golf course game on its easy level. The children from year 6, aged 10 to 11, found the face game extremely easy and the golf course game quite difficult, but thought if they kept practicing they would get the hang of it. We concluded that the age range should be 7+ for the face game and 9+ for the Trickii Twista original.
We ran a competition to get GCSE students to produce adverts for our products. You will be able to see examples of some of these throughout our presentation.
In order to make our game more professional, we contacted John Lee at Sheffield Hallam University and he allowed us to have a look at their 3D printing facilities and also showed us how our spinners are created. At Maltby, we use a program called Pro Desktop to create the spinner, but at Sheffield Hallam University, they used a program called Pro Engineer, as this is more advanced for the spinner. So then, we had to save the file to an STL file. The 3D printer uses stereolithography, STL, process to create the 3D spinner. It builds them up in layers. The STL file converts the 3D drawings into triangles. You can then adjust the triangle sizes to improve the finish of the product. The software automatically creates support material around the spinner as it is building it up in layers. Without this, the spinner would just fall over. Once all the support material is removed, it can be rubbed down and then you could add a finish to it. If the spinners were to be created in industry, then they would use the spinner to create a mould. They would then use injection moulding to produce them. We encountered a problem with the first batch of spinners as they kept breaking. This was partly because they are only meant as prototypes, but also John Lee at the university suggested that we added a radius into the weak joint where the handle met at the top of the spinner. We altered the design to include a spinner with a radius, and we found that these spinners lasted longer than the first ones. We also added strengthening glue to the joints to make them harder, as if they broke easily, and then they would fall on the floor. In industry, this would be solved by injection moulding.
After our success at the Big Bang Regional Final in 2010, we wanted to develop our product further. We held a meeting and thought out all our ideas. One of our popular ideas was to make a two-player version of Trickii Twista, and this is what we accomplished.
As well as good hand-eye coordination skills, you need good communication skills to complete the game. We were very pleased as the judges liked this idea, which gave us all a boost in our confidence to maybe start more work on developing our idea for SEN game.
Because our game focuses on developing hand-eye coordination skills, it was suggested to us by a member of staff in school that our game might be suitable for people with SEN needs. We have a special needs school in our community, and we decided as part of our development we would go and visit the school so they could give us feedback on our product. They told us what we could specialise the game for special needs students by. Adding mirrors as they like to see reflections, needs to be stronger if they have an accident, could add smelly and tasty parts as they like the excitement of new discoveries. Some comments from the staff are, if our children didn't like the game, why wouldn't they play with it? We have never seen them have so much fun with the game. We have never seen anything like this on the market, would definitely buy it if it was. We were really excited about developing our game for SEN needs, and we started to research into the suggestions that were given to us.
We took a second trip to Sheffield Hallam University as we wanted to look at dye sublimation printing and have a go at printing our design onto the Trickii Twista original game to make it look more professional than a laminated printout. Sheffield Hallam University uses Photoshop, so we had to adjust our document. We also had to adjust the colours on the game as the printer had specialised ink. First we had to trial and error and see how the pattern printed out. When our design had been printed out, Martha lined it up with one of our acrylic bases using the heat-proof tape to keep it in place. Overall, we were not happy with the outcome as the heat warped the plastic, but we know that in industry this process would be done with more precision for a more professional effect. If it was done that way, it would reduce our manufacturing costs.
We invited a local entrepreneur into school to show him what we have achieved so far. Adam also gave us advice on how to set up a business, help him with finances, and also suggested that we needed to consider changing our name. Our original name was Trickii Twista, which is very similar to the game Twister on the market. We therefore changed our product name to Trickii Twista. Adam also suggested that we would have to look into safety standards, quality insurance, EN71 certificate regarding the selling of the toys. We arranged a meeting with a person called Gary Drabble, who is responsible for promoting engineering in the South Yorkshire area. He then contacted Mr. Richard Wright, Chair of Sheffield and Rotherham Chamber of Commerce. He came to see us at our school and was very impressed with our product and asked us to put a promotional pack together to describe what we had made and achieved. He's now looking at getting us up to £5,000 sponsorship money so we can have 100 of the original Trickii Twista games made up to sell to a test market. We will have to look into market areas where we can sell the 100 games. This could be a local shopping centre or setting up a web page and target local organisations such as nurseries, primary schools, SEN schools and old people's homes. We are also considering taking our product to a toy fair to promote it if we are unsuccessful with the above. One of our school governors has also got us an invite into a local company called Pyronics and their primarily deal in electronics and alarms.
This is Trickii Twista. It is our latest development. We have aimed this product at SEN students. The pods come with a variety of different features. This one has got a marble maze game and really good window.
Throughout this project, we developed some game many skills, but the most important one was teamwork. We learned that we had to work together to be successful.
Our summary. Basically, we are going to work harder and be more like a real team. We plan to develop our business skills, and our aim for the future is to get our product on the market. We are very thankful to everyone who has helped us achieve a wonderful goal like this, and we plan to keep this achievement going and show other people the skills we have learned.